snow is falling, the temperatures are dropping. And in Japan, that means the vending machines are going to start carrying hot drinks. Now there's only one kind of hot drink that I'm interested in, and that's the hot cocoa. In my area, there are 5 different kinds that you can find. I'm going to try each and every one and rate them in a tier list, from best to worst. Join me in my journey to find the best hot cocoa in Japan. But be warned, I sacrificed much for this knowledge. My safety, my sanity, all in the name of cocoa. Proceed with caution, or it might cost you too. Van Houten Cocoa. It's pretty good. It's not really crazy or anything. I think it's a safe choice. It's a good choice. The flavor is pretty reserved, I suppose. It's not too sweet or milky or cocoa-y. So, you know, if you're looking for something that won't disappoint, but also won't like knock your socks off, this won't knock your socks off. It probably won't disappoint you either. Kind of depends on your standard. So Van Houten also comes in a plastic can, and it's expensive. It's like $160, and it's awful. It sucks. The worst. It's terrible. Actually, F minus tier. It sucks so bad. And it's just the plastic. The plastic is really good. I found the perfect amount of money in the mud for my food fun, man. All clean.
McDonald's will make you fat. They serve Big Macs. They serve quarter pounders. They will put pounds on you. Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's.
Yeah. It's got a very thick can. Very thermally insulated. It's got this ridge design on it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think all in all, pretty good middle of the road choice. Above average. Yeah, B tier. B tier. B tier. What's a B tier? Van Houten. B tier.
Good morning, y'all. We got the Boss Coffee Cocoa, okay? As the name would imply, they usually make coffee. But if you're lucky, you can find the cocoa. Boss Coffee Cocoa is pretty bitter. Yeah, it's not that bitter. It's just the most like, I don't know, refined taste for cocoa. Which is good though, because it has a good cocoa flavor. It's got a good, it's got a good cocoa flavor. This one's harder to find. Probably the hardest to find. Which I guess gives it rarity points or something. Probably has the least sugar, which would attribute to being the most bitter. But that's good. It just tastes good. I mean, this one's just, it's hard to beat. You gotta shake it up like all the other ones. It's Boss Coffee Cocoa. It's good, okay? It's hard to beat. There's not a lot of it though. Boss Coffee Cocoa. Trust God.
The Kirin milk and cocoa is pretty middle of the road. It says milk cocoa, but it's not milky. It doesn't taste that milky. But it doesn't taste
Very milky.
enough milky. It does taste a little bit watery, but if you're looking for maybe not too watery, not too sweet, and you don't really want the rich milky taste, then it's good for that. Also, not a lot of cocoa flavor either, though, so it's called milk and cocoa for a reason. The can is very large. The can is pretty large. It's rather large can, pretty chunky. It's thin though. It's not like.
Okay. Look at the bourbon. Cocoa. So bourbon is pretty good. You know, it's pretty milky. I think that's its best quality. Is that it's milky. It's got a lot of milk taste. I don't know if it actually has milk in it or not. I can't read any of that. I'm illiterate. But it does have I mean it's okay, you know, it's fine. It's not very sugary or cocoa-y. It seems to kind of struggle with tasting like that. Tasting like cocoa or sugar, I guess, if that's a problem, if it doesn't taste like sugar. But it's not bad. Okay. It's usually pretty cheap too. So, if you're hurting from money, it's like $110. I've seen it for $100 before. That's pretty cheap. Yeah. So, bourbon's pretty good. I mean, hear that sound? That's pretty. Has a thick can. So, if you wanna, if you want it to stay warm, it'll stay warm because you can't. I'm squeezing it really hard. It's a thick can. It's not huge though, so you don't really get a whole lot. But you're not paying too much So it doesn't cost a lot, you know, it's fine. That's the thing, you know, it's fine. I think that's the idea is that it's just fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's like a C, I guess. I guess I'd say it's like a C tier. So, your bourbon, C tier, bourbon. It's just it's like the normalest one. It's like in the middle. I put it in the middle. This is in the middle. Ow.
What's up? I'm in the bathroom on the train right now, and we're gonna review the Georgia Coco. Hold on, can I just stick this in there? Okay, yeah. So check this out. Oh yeah. Okay. So that's how you know that this is one of the best. So the Georgia Coco, it's really good, basically. Yeah, the flavor is it's pretty good. It's got a really good mix of like cocoa and flavor, right? It actually tastes like cocoa. Actually tastes like milk cocoa, you know. And it's not even too sweet, right? That's a good thing about it. It's not even too sweet. It is good. Yeah, but the problem is there is no problem. It's pretty good, actually. It's probably got the most cocoa out of all of them. I mean, it's a big can. Holds a lot in there. There's a lot inside of it, which is good. It's a thin can, so it's not going to stay warm. But it has a cap. It has a small cap that I put down right there. Which means if you don't want to drink it all right now, just drink it later. Just finish it later, baby. You don't have to drink all this right now. 100% cocoa. It's good. Tastes good. Looks good. It smells okay. It doesn't smell good, but it smells fine. The problem is, this is probably the most expensive one. Always like $160 now, maybe $150. That's a lot. You can get the bourbon for $110 pretty much everywhere you go. Dido, $110, $120. But the Georgia coffee, they know what they got, so they charge it for that stuff. You're not gonna sneak any free deals off of Georgia. But you know what you're paying for. You're paying for good. You're paying for high tier. This is high tier. You know, that's just the truth. It's good stuff. I give this this is an A. This is an A rank. Top tier, high tier, A tier, A tier. This is A tier. This is a tier. And what tier is it? It's A tier. Georgia coffee, A tier. I mean, Georgia Coco, A tier.
Dido, Coco. It's not that good. I mean, it doesn't taste very good at all. It just tastes like water. You know, the three main ingredients of water, cocoa, milk, and sugar, it just tastes like water. There's a lot of it though. The can's pretty big. The can's pretty big, but it tastes like water. So, the can's pretty big. But I mean, it just tastes like water. It's not very good. It's kind of the worst one, actually. It's like, you know, it's cheap. It's like 100 men, but it tastes cheap. It doesn't taste good. It tastes like water. I don't know. This is bottom too. This is a bottom. This is not good. This is bad. Tastes like water.